Hey Keith, so you might not think I pay attention on Saturdays on the Skype calls.
You don't.
Real quick plug, Saturdays he does Skype calls, so you want to get at it, just DM us and what have you. But you said something pretty cool. You said that, like, we were reading in Revelation and they mentioned Jezebel. And you said that, could you explain the correct way to study and find out who Jezebel was?
Well, it
What you
talks
said?
about one of the churches, the corrupt church. I don't know if it's Thyatira or Sardis. I don't remember which one it was. But the Bible, God tells us they're corrupt and that they had given in to the ways of Jezebel. Well, if you're reading the book of Revelation and you don't know who Jezebel was, at that point, if you're serious, you should stop and go find out what the story of Jezebel is. Go find out about Ahab and Jezebel and what Jezebel was responsible for, so that you understand the description that God is giving you. If I tell you you're like someone and you don't know who that person is, then the story doesn't work. The example doesn't work. And a lot of times Christians just skip over that stuff. They know Jezebel is a bad person. She was an evil queen, and she used her womanly charms when she was younger, but when it didn't work or she was dealing with a prophet of God, then she just went straight evil and had people killed. And so the Jezebel spirit has never left. And actually, the Jezebel spirit was on the earth before Jezebel even got her name attached to it. But it's something that you should do. If the Bible uses a person's name or a city,
Or like the days of Noah.
like in the days of Noah, or the punishment of Sodom and Gomorrah, or people who have been used as even good examples. It could say, be like this person. And if you don't know what that person is like, you need to stop and go do your research so that that means something to you. If God says, I want you to be like this person, and you don't know anything about that person, then you're going to miss out on what God's message is for you. And we see that in the Revelation churches, because God mentions Jezebel and the evil people that are in that church, and they still exist today. There are churches today that call themselves Christian that are filled with demonic activity. They are filled with carnal, materialistic people, and they think it's fine, and God says it's not fine, because they have been given over to the corruption and that rebellious Jezebel spirit. Even though they say they're a believer and that they're coming to church, they still sell sex to get people in. They do carnal stuff to try to get people to come spend time with them, and they compromise on anything that they think that will make people like them better. You see someone who's a singer or a worship leader and they're dressed inappropriately. The woman is showing off her body parts when she's supposed to be leading worship. That's a sign that she's not doing it for God, because she wouldn't be doing that if it was really for God.